Okay, welcome back. Last time we managed to make our way through the subway tunnels, and we arrived at Ameno Torifune. And today, and probably next time, we're going to be making our way through here. I say probably because I don't remember exactly how long this dungeon is, but I do remember that it is basically just the final dungeon of Innocent Sin again. And I remember in Innocent Sin, this one was kind of a bit of a hassle. Probably because it was the final dungeon of the game, but, you know. Hopefully we can just get through here without too many incidents, basically. That's what I'm hoping for, because, you know, a smooth sailing path through a dungeon is always a good time. Okay, so let's just keep going. Because I don't remember exactly how long this dungeon is, but I remember it being kind of a challenge. Actually, how long is this dungeon? Oh, whatever, I'll figure that one out when I figure it out, won't I? Also, I don't know if I need chariot cards, I probably don't, but hey, let's just negotiate for some anyway. Or at least try to get out of a negotiation. Let's see if Biofu can wiretap Ares. Will this work? Hey, that does work. Good to know. Okay. Biofu's imitation of a god of war scared a god of war. How powerful is Biofu? The answer must be very, to be able to, you know, scare a god of war. You know, and especially like an ancient Greek one. Those guys were, like, all over the place wild. Okay, so let's just go for the exact same strategy we've been going for. Actually, maybe I should have Ulala switch to something else. The SP cost is pretty bad, but I'll have her swap to Bale just for now, just so she can have a better move. Just so she can have a better move to be able to actually do things. I see that isn't hitting everything, but that's totally okay, because we now just breeze through the rest. And I think, key term, I think once I find access to the Velvet Room, because I know that you get access to Tricia's Fountain and the Velvet Room in here, like, this dungeon is, like, it connects to the previous one and is way too long for there not to be one. Which does lead me to one main question. And that main question is, where is it, and can I do the fusions now? I imagine I probably can. Which, to be fair, is very welcome. And Biofu can now cast Mamudo, which in theory should work on Dominion, because Dominion's like one of the higher order as of angels. Like, in the later games they look so cool. Like, in the later games they look really cool. They have like the scales and like the long flowing scarves and everything. I mean, I say that, but like, how often do angels not look cool in SMT? And also Persona. However, I will state, I know that this is perhaps maybe a bit of a controversial opinion. I really liked the Angel redesign in SMT5. I really like how they were they were changed away from like I guess what they were previously was like the bondage of faith or something. But I really like the kind of more robotic look they had in SMT5. I thought that looked so cool. I don't know. I know that obviously there's going to be a lot of symbolism behind things, because you know what? SMT is a series that is very good with its symbolism. It does a lot of it, and I found the way down. Which means I don't want to be here just yet, because I do want to check out the next floor down, and hopefully I'll find some more progress. To be fair, I might start at some point in this game. Well, at some point in this dungeon, I might start. Actually, no way. I probably won't need to, because we do get levels pretty frequently, and we do regen a lot of SP. But then again, I will probably be getting new personas. And, you know, leveling new personas is maybe a little bit of a pain sometimes. Also, I really wish that I could just destroy all of these things in one go, but you know what? It's totally okay, because honestly, these guys are not a threat, not a problem, and now they they just dropped it. Wow, one of them survived. Good for him. No, wait, I don't have it yet. And anyway, unless I know. I think I'll try to save Nova Kaiser exclusively for bosses. Mostly just for style points, but also because, I feel like Nova Kaiser is a move that you don't really... I feel like it's a move that you don't want to just drop on something, you know? Oh, what's this? 2 Miracle Eggs. That is very welcome. Miracle Eggs are basically... Sorry? Miracle Eggs basically just give you 400 SP back, so they are very good to have. Okay, let's go for Acid Rain. Baofu can cast Mamudo on the Dominions. Maya can cast Malaquas on Ares. And Katia, you are just here for this fight, guys. Just, do whatever, I suppose. Mamudo finishes those off, Malaquas finishes those off, and we can continue on with our day. And also, Maya is getting very close to another level up, which is very welcome. So, let's just move through here. I will say, I do like the... I think the layout is maybe a bit of a pain to work with sometimes, but I do really like the kind of aesthetic here. Where's this Cerberus? Oh, hello, Cerberus. How are you doing, buddy? I say this because Cerberus is kind of cool. I know it's not quite Pascal the dog, but you know what? In SMT1, Pascal did become Cerberus. And that does actually get referenced every now and then. Then again, I think one of the things that in SMT that gets referenced... I've just looped all the way back around. It was a big circle. I guess it was more of a square, but whatever. It looped around is the general point of what I'm getting at. On the plus side, can I just hit him with a big fusion spell? Thunder Blast. Hello. Let's try this. Let's try Thunder Blast, because it sounds fun. Duh. Blast, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying or doing right now, so, you know what? It'll be fine. Okay, we take 74 damage from getting shot with an assault rifle. That's surprisingly low damage, but okay, let's try Thunder Blast. Okay, so we land that. 267, 273. Okay, that did pretty decent damage to everybody. I'll call that a success. And also, we got another boost to Beelzebub, who is now ranked 5. And I know that eventually, I think its last move was Dark Verdict, I think? Something like that. And now Katia just finishes them off. 10 out of 10. And Fire Breath just... You know what, I was kind of wondering earlier how Fire Breath does hit everything. But you know what, when it does that, I can now understand why it hits everything. And not just a certain group. Okay, so I need to go left, right, whatever. I'll just find my way back to the elevator. Because now I think I've checked out this entire floor. And obviously, we do need to try to make some progress today. I can't just spend the entire episode on this one floor of this dungeon. Because if I do, we will be here a while. Wait, that's a very high SP cost. Okay, let's switch to Gold. No, let's go back to Kalupri, I think. And then I can just cast Acid Rain. Then I can go for Maragidine, Malaquas once again. Baofu can cast it. Baofu got Megidula. Oh, I love it when I get Megidula. I love having Megidula on things. Because that's just damage. It's just damage, you know? And how much will it do? Not all that much, but it's enough. Honestly, if I wasn't trying to get ranks up for things, I would probably just do normal attacks on these guys. But Maya has now leveled up. Let's give her... Actually, let's put all points into luck this level. Is that the good play? Absolutely not. Like, will that luck stat do much to help me? Probably not. It's a luck stat. When has it ever done anything to help me? In any game. Ever. Okay, I'm just gonna run away from those. I don't know why I did, to be totally honest, but, well, I've done it now. And now we've checked out this entire floor, I think. So, let's go. I need to just... So I don't need to go up, I need to go down and around and everything. And that is 4 of one type of enemy, 1 of the other. Of course, there's just 1 of the last one. Of course, I can hit 4 of them, but not all 5. But whatever, we'll just breeze our way through. And there we go. So let's just hit them with a normal. Let's do normal attacks, I guess. Just do normal attacks and then let Tatsuya and Ulala just get a little bit of their SP back. I say that, I think they're pretty much... Okay, yeah, I was going to say I think they're pretty close to a level up. They aren't that close. But either way, let's just keep moving. Now I just... oh, it's just a straight shot from here. Perfect. Now we go back down. I don't even think I'm actually in 1 step there, but whatever. Okay, Ulala and Tatsuya can just attack the Tenchu Akatsuki, and I'll have everyone else AoE the Tenchu Myojos. Again, if I am mispronouncing any of these things, terribly sorry. And Baofu can just cast Megidole, because why not? Also, I hadn't actually checked how much... Okay, Baofu is getting Beelzebub damage for like 28 SP per cast. Honestly, that's pretty good. And, okay, 2 or 3 more fights, and Ulala will get her level up. I probably need 8 or 9 for Tatsuya. Obviously, this does kind of vary on how many enemies appear. Did that just appear right at that perfect moment to do damage? Yes, it did. That's also a lot of damage, okay. But, okay, 2 casts, and we are back to full HP. However, I didn't quite... I can't claim to enjoy the fact that it just went, oh, yeah, we're actually doing damage now, hi. Like, did that... I feel like that damage floor turned on as I walked onto it. That felt a little cheap, I'm not gonna lie. But I think we should be good to maybe beat all of these in 1 turn. If not, we'll be very close to it. No? There we go, perfect. 10 out of 10, 1 turn. I love being able to get rid of fights in 1 turn. I don't know, it just feels very satisfying to be able to just destroy... Is this just a temp damage floor, or what? Or do I have to? Oh, I get it. I think it's basically like, it's not a temporary damage floor, but it's like, I think it's a proximity damage floor might be the most accurate summary for it. Like, if I approach it, that's when the damage floor becomes active. But obviously, that's going to be a little bit of a pain to work around. So basically, it forces you to either... You can go a quick and damaging route, or a longer but safer path. Which, you know, to be fair, that does make a lot of sense. That's kind of how a lot of traps and things work in games. Okay, back to full HP. Do I find any items here? Yes, I do. What is in here? It was a trap, so we got jumped by... What are you? That is Aplash. Okay. Aplash? I think it's Aplash. Or at least that, I think that's what it's referred to as in Smite. I might be wrong, I haven't played Smite in a very, very long time. Like, man, when was the last time I played Smite? It's been a while. It's been a while at the bare minimum. Okay, so... Oh, that's another... That's fine. What's in here? A bead chain. That's kind of nice. Well, if I gotta walk over more of these... Okay, now is the time to patch everyone else up. Yeah, we're nearly dead. Let's just patch everyone else up now. Okay, I think this floor is just a giant square. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is just a giant square. And once again, we go Mamudo, we go for Malaquas, and we go for Acid Rain. And then the Tsuo boys just do their regular attacks. And with that, we should be able to bring these down. Okay. Okay, you know what? Katsuya doing a ton of damage is also very welcome. Hang on, wait, did I? Okay, Baofu and Katsuya both leveled up. Also, did I remember to give Tatsuya that better sword? I didn't, because he just has a better sword here that I just hadn't given him. Okay. I think this... Okay, I'm gonna have to walk across these damage floors at some point, I think. Okay, so... Wait, I ran across that fast enough that it didn't hit me. Also, I'm in, like, danger here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm glad that worked that time, because honestly, if it hadn't, I think I died. But you know what? We made it. And there's another item chest there. So, what is in here? Anything good? Oh, I already investigated it. Oh, we just came around the other side. Whoops. Well, there's another one here. Hopefully we'll find something good in that one. Because, hey, Baofu? Baofu? Buddy? You okay? What's happening? What's happening, Baofu? Like, you got somewhere to be? Like, do you have somewhere else to be, Baofu? Is today not good for you? Like, what is my guy doing? He's just stuck. My man is stuck. Help him. I guess he was just going for the fadeaway. You know, just walking off in one direction. Walks off in one direction. Fires off a Megiddo and the other. Hit them with the cool guys don't look at explosions meme. Okay, so now we are going to have to use an antidote because I should have prepared more stuff here. Oh well, we will be totally fine. I say not no. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. That's rather bad. That went pretty badly actually. I'm gonna go back now. Great. I hate damage floors sometimes. I really do. Like, I know it can't kill me, but it can't kill me, but it can be a bit of an annoyance, to say the least. Okay, perfect. And now I can just go for... I'll go for an Ice Blast. And this should finish these off. I don't need to go for the Ice Blast, but you know what? We might be able to get a bonus for finishing with a Fusion spell here. And sometimes those bonuses can be kind of nice. We didn't get one, but that's totally fine. And Tatsia is very close to another level up. Alright, let's just walk through here before I actually patch everyone else up this time. Because this time, I know that I'm not... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, it's a little bit annoying, but I don't mind just taking damage. Like, I will just tank the damage floor. Okay, so now I need to go out, around here, down and around, I think. Okay, these are all just the same guy. So, now I'll cast... Oh, they aren't all the same guy. But they look... But they all have the same gun. They all have the same gun. Surely that should be they're all the same enemy, right? Like, if all the way that you differentiate them is the gun they have. Like, ones with pistols, ones with assault rifles, and ones with, like, the heavy machine guns should all be different enemies, right? Oh, well, whatever. They aren't really a problem. And Tatsia hits level 59. I'll be honest, I don't remember what level I had Tatsia at the end of my first playthrough. So, let's just keep going, I suppose. Okay, I'm just gonna stand on all these damage floors, I guess. And hopefully, not die. Because obviously I can't negotiate with these guys, but I can run away like a big hero. And while I'm here, actually, how is Tatsia's affinity with Bale? It is pretty good. So I can temporarily just use Tatsia to patch everyone else up. Perfect. And there we go. Perfect. And back to Apollo he goes, because Apollo is his persona. Like, Apollo is Tatsia's persona, and I will probably only use Apollo for him. And we should be... Okay, perfect. Here we are. And that's this floor checked out. Perfect. So we can just head on down to floor number 3. If this is the same as Shibalba was in Innocent Sin, which I think it is, I think it's at least mostly the same as Shibalba in Innocent Sin. If that's the case... Actually, I can target Ares with both the Suos. Like, if that's the case, this dungeon should be like 8 floors or something. But then again, last time it was very clearly a very different end result. But obviously, I've done a playthrough of Innocent Sin, so you can just go to the end of that if you need to see what this was like in Innocent Sin. Wait, these things had Diarahan. Good to know that things are now at a point where they are going to start having moves like Diarahan, because Diarahan is kind of a pain to work with. Also, why did Katsuya have the line, Tatsuya was the one who got the final kill? Okay, flaw number 3. It's a teleport level, isn't it? Okay, yeah, I remember this now. I remember this bit. I don't actually remember it very well, but I remember it existing. I remember that it exists, I don't remember how to do it. So, this might be a little bit of a pain. You know what? We will handle it. Because honestly, I'm not too worried, all things considered. And I was going to say Megiddo should kill them off. But then again, Maya can just handle it. Because Maya is very powerful. And also, I will be keeping Maya Prime even after I get Artemis. Also, I don't know if the Room of Insult. Well, I need to go here for certain. What is this? I'm just going to try normal attacks. I think that might work. Okay. Good to know. Good to know it actually did work. Basically, I'm now of the pretty much line of thought of if I see a kind of serpentine demon appear, I'm just going to assume it's weak to physical attacks. I don't know why, but I feel like that's just been a recurring theme in this game. That, like, kind of snake-like demons they're more typically weak to physical attacks. Okay, I don't know if I need to be in the Room of Insult, but I will go into it just to check. I know it'll be a story thing regardless. Oh, there's dead guys here. Well, I think this is a good way for the game to say, hey, you're heading the right way. You know, good is an objective term, I guess. This is the Tenchu army. It seems they were caught in a trap. Is this also the work of that Nya something? Isn't it weird? Why does he kill his own men? It's proof that the New World Order isn't aware of the secret of the Torifune. He thinks of humans as mere pawns. They probably don't even know of his existence. That's because they probably don't. This ship, him, neither one is anything a human should mess with. It's not like I'm playing the hero, but a lot of people died. Even I would think that would be enough. Grandma said that I want to help people, I had to do it without thinking of the consequences. Now I finally understand. Katsuya, what do you have to say? Tatsuya said that this is part of the unconscious world. Our hearts are created by multiple layers as normally. Normally, our ego is viewed as a self, with our unconsciousness lying beneath. Below this, each society has one culture, family, etc. The collective unconsciousness. These abysses spread out infinitely. Think of the normal unconscious as the sea of unconsciousness that all humans share. The tiny island floating in that sea. That's ego. If it's the people's rumors that created this ship, then you can call this Sumaru Society's unconsciousness. Okay. I don't care about the crawling chaos, but I'm not letting him get away. I'm going to be the one to kill Tatsuzo. Fair enough, Biofu. Fair enough. Well, that's the next floor down. I can just go down another floor? What are you? These things look threatening. Oh, hey Fafnir, how you doing, buddy? Okay, let's try fighting this thing, because I don't know what they're weak to. So, let's scout them out a little bit. Let's just hit them with everything we can. And then just hit them with the fire breath, I suppose. I know Fafnir is a dragon tied to... I think it's tied to, like, the Legend of Siegfried. So, let's just do that. Also, after this, I think Fafnir didn't appear again in Persona until P5R. Because that's when it appears as... Like, it appears in the final palace. and it's like a cool kind of metal dragon thing. Oh, okay, we've had 2 open sesames. That's kind of cool. Oh, okay. Okay, I know I know how to navigate here now. That's easy enough. And let's just hit these guys with the Maragidine, hit them with the Acid Rain, hit them with the Megidula, hit them with the Malaquis, and hit them with the Fire Breath, and we can be on our way. Because once again, we just destroyed all of these guys without any real hassle, and away we go. Now, I think I'm probably about halfway through, I think. I'm pretty sure in Innocent Sin that this dungeon is 8 floors. Huh. I want to actually kind of check. Does this... Oh! Does that teleport me back to there? Let's go find out. Like, what's the worst that could happen? I got momentarily inconvenienced again. I have to go back through the Room of Insult. It's not like I'm going to get another line of dialogue. Fafnir is weak to punching and havoc. And they're just weak to all physical attacks. Okay, let's just go for physical attacks then. So we'll go for the Wing Flap, we'll go for the Feral Claw, we'll go for Gigantic Fist. I'm going to get rid of Fafnir first because I think it's the most threatening to me. And then we can go for Venom Bite, I suppose. I say, like, I'm going to focus down Fafnir first because I think it's the most threatening thing to me. I say as I immediately put most of the focus onto Mookalinda. Either way, they are gone now. That Megidula was a bit too much though. Definitely didn't want to take another one of those. But hey, we win. Simple as that. Another clean W. And Maya levels up, level 50. So let's go Strength, Vitality, Dexterity. I don't know why I'm putting my levels as they are, but, well, I'm doing it, so... Okay, so... I don't know why the game gives you multiple options for teleporters, to be totally honest. Like, they go to the same place. It's like, hey, we gave you multiple teleporters. They all go to the same place. Why bother, then? Like, actually, why bother? Like, if you're just gonna go... If they all go to the same place, just give me the one teleporter. Like, it's not a puzzle, it's not difficult, it's not normal. Just give me the thing. It makes no sense otherwise. I don't understand the logic. And Ice Blast should just blow these guys away, I think. Perfect. Does Biofu get a little bit of a mutation from this? No, he does not. But on the plus side, we do get even more money. So, I know that I need more. I know that I definitely need to invest in stronger armor soon, though. I know I definitely need better armor and better weapons. Okay, yeah, this is all the same dialogue if I talk to everyone again. So, let's head on further down. And is this where I think it is? This is where I think it is. I think I remember this area, and I don't know why. Like, I think I remember specifically this floor, and I don't know why that is. Let's go for Acid Rain again. And that should be able to bring them all down in, like, 1 or 2 turns. Don't need Heavy Rain. But we'll be able to bring them all down. There goes 5. There. Well, there goes 4, and then we killed the 5th one, so I guess it's still accurate. There goes 5. And also, even more money, even more EXP. Let's just keep on going. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, I see. It wants me to kind of like zigzag along. Okay, I'm gonna run from this. 10 out of 10, I actually managed to run from that. I'm amazed. Now, up we go. Do I just have to... Oh, there's a teleporter there. Okay, interesting, interesting. I say this like I have any idea what I'm actually doing here. Also, I'm gonna beat down all these enemies. I don't know why I should just use all my abilities to cast stuff. Because realistically, I do have enough SP to not need to worry. Especially when everyone's had level ups and is pretty much maxed out on it. But hey, I've done it now, and we got a clean salt. That'd be so good for keeping all those enemies at a higher level than me away. Oh. Yeah, right. It only works on lower level enemies. Oh, that's not ominous at all, is it? That's totally not weird that we just get teleported into a massive empty room. Okay, that thing just kamikazed my ass. So, that's not great. Let's just try to punch these things out, I suppose. That is an interesting sound for a phoenix to make, but you know what? I'm not going to question it. And, okay, we got the charm effect on it, and now this thing is donezo. And dead. Perfect. Great work, Tatsia. But once again, Tatsia speaks for him. I don't know why that happens. Maybe it's just because Tatsia doesn't talk much. Oh well. Not that it makes any real difference here. Is this where I need to go? The Room of Damnation? Well, let's patch everyone else up and go from there, I suppose. So let's fight these enemies real quick. Hit them with Malaquis, hit them with Megidula. Just hit them with everything that hits as many people as possible, I suppose. And from here, we should be good to go. I could just atomic destruction them. That could probably get rid of all of them in one go. Oh, they killed Maya. Oh well, that's fine. Because now we just punch them, I suppose. And that will solve that.
I'm a champion.
Okay, so, with that... Okay, we have a lot of people getting very close to another level up. Okay, we found a dexterity incense. Also, I know that there's, like, a mini-boss at some point in here, I think. I think there's a mini-boss in here at some point, but I don't remember when it is. So I'm just gonna patch myself up before I go into all of these rooms. Okay, so, up next is the Room of Damnation. So, what's going on in here? Hey, everyone, wait up a sec. Let's walk a little slower. Okay, this seems like it might be like a halfway point. Suck it up. If you can't keep up, we're leaving you. Well, that's a bit mean. It can't be helped. I don't walk this much even at work. Isn't there a place to recover? It has been a while we've been underground. If there is a velvet room, we could rest there. Well, Katsia, do I have some good news for you? Because there should be a fountain and a velvet room here. It's there. A fountain. A velvet room. Well, that's perfectly timed. Really? Well, evidently. Well, we just saw it, so, yeah, that's real. Maybe it's time to investigate, though. It's awfully suspicious. That Nyarlathotep guy decides whether or not to make our thoughts a reality, right? Why does he give us things so conveniently? He's playing with us. Well, he'll come to regret that. I don't know what he's up to, but if I can use it, then I will. Also, kind of weird that Philemon would be like, hey, yeah, you can just... Like, Philemon just being allowed... I don't know, I feel like Philemon would be like, hey, maybe don't mess with the Velvet Room. But then again, Philemon doesn't... Philemon rarely does stuff, so I guess. Okay, so... Also, I will say, I love how many versions of Maya's theme there are, because they're all good. Genuinely, like, I think every, like, Persona game and every SMT has great music, but in general, I think Maya's theme is just, like, an absolute winner. I think it's an absolute winner, as evidenced by the fact that there's so many versions of it. And also, it's just like, not a word is being said here. Which, to be fair, I'll just hit him with a thank you for saving me. This is the burden of sin. You don't have to worry about me. Oh no. Metal Jun, Metal Lisa, and Metal Akichi. Great! What? Why? Why is my only Chinyan next to Maya? I do appreciate the little translation note. That's cruel, Tatsuya. You don't care about us? Get back. These are illusions that my heart called. Well, that didn't work. Damn. Tatsuya, was the promise to protect Maya a lie? Oh, no, he's literally doing it right now. It's okay. You don't have to suffer by yourself anymore. And they all just disappear. And so does Tatsuya. Okay. So I guess I don't have Tatsuya for a while. Huh? Where's Tatsuya? Well, Maya now explains the situation. I like how Baifu's just like, well, that happened. What did you say? We fell for it. Come on, we gotta find him. And that is exactly what we will be doing next time. Because I'm gonna save and end off today's episode here, because I think I'm roughly halfway through this dungeon. Okay, so today we managed to make a good bit of progress through the Torifune. I think we're 4 or 5 floors deep. And next time we'll be continuing on through and hopefully finding Tatsuya and also maybe finishing it off. I don't actually remember how long it is. But anyway, I'm going to end this one off here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all on the next one. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.